All right, so we might be in trouble here because I saw one. There was in fact two. This might not be a great way to start a video here. Can we handle getting one of them knocked out? Now, having said that, what is up, guys? Wraith here, Great Bearded Gaming Society, biting off more than we could chew because these guys were literally standing right on top of each other. We're definitely going to get one. All right, this guy's even. All right, let's do one of these and one of those. We are gonna hope that root holds. Oh, oh, oh! That is quite the range he's got on that there. Let's hope for some regen action here. Let's hope that we get a little bit of regen action. I mean, I could bind wound, but I'm worried that would slow us down, especially because root's already worn off. So I'm trying to think of which direction I need to be slightly fading in here to make sure I get somewhere close to my. I just realized we could be messing this up here because I don't want to. I don't want to lose my corpse in all this either. Okay, so we went the wrong direction, so we're awesome. But that's a guard, and he likes us. So let's let's see what happens if we just follow him around for a minute. Apparently nothing. You're not going to help us? You're not going to help me out, Mr. Sentinel? Yeah! Ah! We live to fight another day. Oh, that sucked. That sucked. Okay. So we went completely in the wrong direction. Oh, yeah, right. This guy doesn't like me, though. Well, while we're here, let's work on some bind wound skills. So, what is up, guys? This, again, we've been hanging out in a little spot we've been working on. We are closing in on level 6. We got a couple of more caps to turn in, which we'll probably try to do maybe towards the end of this session, I think, just to kind of see, where do we bind wound 1? Yay, moving right along. Just kind of see. I don't think we're gonna make the run to see if it levels us per se, but probably like right after we level, pretty much soon thereafter, we'll probably turn those in just to see how we do. We did get, of course, the other poacher head. We turned that in for a malachite of all things, so not a really big gains there. So honestly, it's oh, there we go. So we've bind wound of 1. And got ourselves to 50. Can we gate now? No, we can't. But I think this direction, something like that. So anyhow, yeah. So we've been working away in the same spot we've been in, just pulling things kind of off the bridge. One of the things we have noticed. This is going to make me a bad wizard, so bear with me. But so far, so long as it's something that we can handle. Right? I mean, obviously, that skeleton who just literally pummeled us to death is not something we're going to mess with. So, I mean, and I'm also going to, I guess, specify that it only applies right now, obviously, why we're very little. But we noticed we had a couple of really hard times on some of the fights where. Am I going the wrong way again? I wouldn't put it past me. I do it all the time. Maybe we should just. Maybe we should just sit down and wait till we could gate, figure out where we are, because we've been lost a couple of times now. Sorry about that. But yeah, so one of the things we have figured out, I said, is as bad as it may be, is right now, it has actually been more efficient for us to actually not root and nuke, and instead just nuke, just blast, just go straight to the dome. A lot of times, the mobs that we're fighting, the little kobolds and things that we're pulling. I mean, you saw that time we had 2 of them, and it still took 2 of them while we killed one. He was stopping and healing his friend, and we still, and it was close. Not saying it wasn't close, but when there's only one of them, and we have just a single target and lots of mana to deal with, then you get that weird little swagger when you do the whole gate run thing. But so far, like I said, it's just been more efficient to just straight blast them straight to the face, take a couple hits, honestly. You know, because we rarely get low enough where we even have to use our bandage. We have not been using a ton of bandages. We really haven't. We have not been getting low enough to even bandage ourselves. And the other thing we're running into right now, and again, I know this will change, but as a pint-sized wizard, one cast of the root is 2 blasts, which is quite the big deal at this level. I mean, if we're fighting something, it's typically more efficient just to blast them than it is to try to root them. So that's kind of what we've been doing. Um, like I said, we are super close to picking up level 6. I'm not sure how much longer we're going to push out on this particular spot. I know there's like some other kobold camps and everything over there, but I honestly just don't think this is going to be where we want to stay. Can it work? Yes, it can work. Can we get buffs? Rarely, very rarely. But well, you know, one of the things that I've noticed is there's really not a whole lot of opportunities to catch groups out here. I mean, there's 2 big people passing through, and I mean the other one's SEAL team. So if I had to guess, they're probably another big kid. Means they're all probably heading to or from the hole, you know, basically. So I think what we're gonna try to do after we pick up our level this time around, like we're gonna pick up level 6. You know, we're gonna sell, we're gonna wheel, we're gonna deal, and then, you know, I honestly think we're gonna get a ride somewhere. We're gonna call up dial a port, or wait for a druid to holler in the channel that they're doing rides. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna wait for someone to say they either wait for someone to say they're doing rides or holler out for dollar report. I think, but I think we're gonna go ahead and get off this rock, guys. I really think we do. It's you know, the big question is where do we want to go? And I've got a couple of ideas. I mean, the first one being is just go towards the elves. We know that they have wizard trainers there, so getting spells will be no problem. We should not have faction problems there, um, because again, we're not a necro, we're not a shadow knight, we're not any of the evil versions of the erudite. So everybody there should tolerate us pretty well. So we should have access there. I'm not sure about the gnomes. I think everybody's pretty much neutral for these guys, so that, you know, shouldn't be an issue. But make sure that's not a big skeleton. That's a little guy. But I honestly think it's time to get out of here. We I mean, even the picking off these guys, like there's some we can kill out here, and maybe I'm supposed to be, you know, slowly grinding away on these guys, but no, that's just no. And I somehow managed to get myself off course yet again, way off course. Alrighty then, so we'll just find the shore. So I was supposed to be going pretty much straight south and talking while driving. Apparently, I can't do 2 things at once. But yeah, like so, I'm pretty sure we're gonna do that. We're gonna get our level. We're gonna turn in these caps, and then we're gonna bounce. And I'm thinking, you know, the Felwith region, we'll get a bind, see what we can do over there because there's still, you know, a lot of action. I wouldn't say a lot. A lot might be a stretch, but there's still a decent amount of action in. Oh, hello, Mr. Kobold. There's still a decent amount of action in Crushbone, so we should be able to get some groups there. You know, maybe some stray groups in some of those areas around in that region, as opposed to trying to argue with it over here. And that was that a spider? It looked like a spider. We need more spiders. Hello, Mr. Spider. You're green, but I'm still going to blow you up. So we need more spiraling silks. And I didn't get one, of course. But I think that's going to be our plan, guys. We're going to do that. We're going to get off this rock. We're going to find some different territory to hunt in. And even if we got to move around, I am perfectly fine with that. I mean, as always, if anybody else has got a pretty snappy idea, I am all ears. But being in these places in the middle of nowhere all by myself, the few times I've even tried to see if anybody wanted a group, there's nobody here to group with, so it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. But stick around for a few minutes, guys. Like I said, we're gonna knock out the rest of this level right here pretty quick. Like I said, with one bubble to go, it should be pretty easy. Let me be careful. Hopefully, it's rather uneventful. How's that? I think that's probably a safer way to put it. I'm gonna come back to my favorite little spot right here. Sit down, meditate, up to full, pick off some targets till we level. Go turn in those hats, jump back across to Erudin. I think we're going to go ahead, just to make sure, we'll go ahead and grab our level 8 spells and just have them with us. We'll just have them with us, so we're good to go. Again, I don't think we'll have any problems where we're going, but we'll be prepared. And then we'll make a decision on where we're going to go. Stick around, guys. We'll be back in just a few minutes. And we're blind. Awesome. Can we still? Aha! There we go. Still start swinging. I think this is going to be the guy to level us. I'm pretty sure. Let's get another. Don't be difficult. Don't run off the side of the bridge. Don't run off the side of the bridge. Alright, so maybe he's not going to be the one to level us. We've actually been slowed down ever so slightly by the fact that it got pitch black and we can't see. So we've been waiting for things to get close enough off the end. God, we are so, that's ridiculous. We're so close. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so we've been sitting right here. We backed up a couple of times with skeletons pathing by. I'm still not brave enough to want to mess with those guys, even though like I think one of them was like even blue conning. I'm just worried if he hits as hard as his friend did, then we're just going to take a metric beating and call it a day. But I tell you what we are going to do, though. We've got a couple of these hats. We are so close to level, and we got a couple of these hoods. This should level us. So we are just going to travel very similar route that we did last time. We're going to try to stick to the shore. I'm hammering the tab button at the same time to make sure. So we got somebody there along the ridge line. We shouldn't aggro from down here. Leave. Technically, if all else fails, we can take him anyway. So as long as he's by himself. We do the same kind of pathing we did last time. Follow this around. What was that? Oh, that's that troll guy. You know what? I don't want to mess with him right now either. I don't even know what he's for. I'm sure there's some quest that wants you to assassinate that dude. But I don't know what that quest is right now. And there's other people around him. So we're just going to keep on scooting like we were doing. So, we are hoping this is going to be super uneventful for me traveling there. I will pick this right back up when I get there safely, or hopefully you don't have to hit the button sooner because something bad happens. We'll be right back. Stick around for me just a minute, guys. Okie dokie. So much for that nice uneventful run. We have a skeleton on us. And I'm honestly thinking now we got him rooted. We do have quite a bit of mana. We did make it to the zone wall before we aggroed the guy. He kind of just came walking up behind us. We were trying to check on that ridiculous troll to see if he's something that'd even be worthwhile for us to do, and it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like he's for anything local. It looks like he's for something somewhere else. So we're not going to mess with him. We thought about it for a second, but instead we're going to leave him alone. We're going to press on this particular mission. Where's this? Oh, he's not going to peel off of us anytime soon. You sit back there. We're going to go over here. But I need to be careful. I've got to wait for... Alright, so there's the guy that I need. One of those. Do one of those, which is going to level us. There's our level 6. Our root is worn off. We are casting gate. We are out of here because we are not going to mess around with that stinking skeleton. Okie dokie. So there we go. Level 6. You know, couple of pieces of cash. There's no way that skeleton's going to make it this far anytime soon. And we're going to zone him off anyway. So what we're going to do, and so we're probably, you know, try not to keep these videos too long. I realize I ran my mouth pretty heftily in that first time. But like I said, we are level 6. We're going to sit here in town. We're going to sell all the extra goodies that we have on, do a little bit of banking, get everything consolidated, make sure we have a little bit of travel money. And we're going to get it right off this rock. And right now, like I said, I am leaning towards trying to go to Fadark just because I know, you know, it's a popular area. There's generally almost always people there. So we should be able to get some grouping action. At the same time, there should be opportunities there for us to do some solo action. You know, we'll kind of see how it goes. We should also be relatively liked there. But I guess what we will do is we'll kind of leave it open. Like some of the other ideas that we've had are just not going to be available for us for a while. But I will leave it up to see what you guys think as well. So please please comment down below. Tell me where you think would be a good spot for us to go and get some experience. Do you like the Fade Arc idea? Should we slum around the commons, go to the tunnels, get a bunch of free buffs, run out of there? What do you guys think we should do to try to kind of push this guy forward a little bit? So we are going, let's see, let's go upstairs first. Let's get this stuff sold, get our spells, and hopefully next time we will be picking up in whatever new spot that we take off from, or end up in, I should say, put it that way. But yeah, like I said, as always, guys, if you like what we're doing, please don't forget to like, comment, maybe subscribe down below. We do love to hear from you guys, especially right now, because again, if you got some ideas of some cool places for us to adventure, I would love to hear it, especially from any fellow wizards out there, because this is not my class, not in the slightest. But until next time, guys, stay safe, stay distant, hey, stay on EverQuest, man, and we'll catch you guys next time. Night, guys.